going to do this. I'll just
pub in the park in Chichester. And we're not drunk yet, although there are a lot of free samples. Have you tried the toffee vodka, you two, behind the camera?
No, we haven't.
Go over there.
He definitely.
Delicious
We've tried the
toffee
brownie.
vodka.
Brownie's very nice.
Anyway, welcome to another vlog. Start of my holiday. And I'll try not to be too drunk so that I can't film. And here's the toffee vodka, made in Ditchling, very near where I live. So, all local. And gin. Say something to the YouTube followers.
Hello YouTube followers, enjoy Ditchling Gin and Ditchling Fling.
And especially those who live in Brighton. There are many who watch this.
This is a salty caramel brownie and a caramel Freddo cookie.
Yum yum, they both sound really tempting. Look, we're having our favourite bubbly. This is local.
Yeah, local, very local.
Very local.
It's in Boxgrove.
Oh, Boxgrove,
Yeah.
Boxgrove Man.
Oh, Soul to Soul are coming on.
She doesn't know what Boxgrove Man is. Oh my God.
Soul to Soul's coming on.
Oh, she's interested in the music.
Well, that's why we're here.
Yes.
What, all you're interested in is the booze. I can't have any more. We bumped into people who very kindly filmed us before, and I went, "Do I know you?"
Yes, you just spoke to us.
So embarrassing. Dahlia and I have spent a bit extra to be in the VIP bar.
Worth it.
So worth it. Look, we've got our own little area. We can see the stage. I'll show you that in a minute. And we get free drinks and free food-ish. Do you like it? Except we've lost our seats.
Again.
Outside Dahlia's house, and
It's raining.
it's raining. It hasn't stopped raining since we woke up. How lucky were we in Pub in the Park yesterday?
Oh, yes.
Did you see? We partied like it was 1999. We had an hour and a half dancing.
Was it?
Yes, so no surprise, folks. We woke up quite late, had a very late breakfast. You saw how tiddled I was. I hadn't drunk that much. I was just high on life. Yes, yeah. Anyway, we're now going out for lunch at 3:15 and maybe some shopping. So I'll show you round one of my... What's going on here? One of my favourite parts of Portsmouth. Where are we going, my favourite street?
Great Southsea Street and Castle Road.
For the locals? It's the state of this. Anyway, we got home safely. Because of the bloody pinging, there were no trains. Thousands of people trying to get home and no trains. Luckily, we got a cab all the way from Chichester to Portsmouth. But between two of us, wasn't bad at all, was it?
Hail to the taxi driver.
Hail to the taxi driver.
If he's listening.
And stop with the pinging. They're calling it a ping-demic.
Aren't they just?
They couldn't be right. We've got empty shelves, you know, because drivers can't keep being pinged, and stackers.
I'm thinking being a lorry driver.
Yes, absolutely. She's a brilliant driver. That's a really good idea. See you later.
Bye.
That's Dahlia in the background singing. Look at these poor people cycling. I'll get off. This is torrential. Right, it stopped raining. This is Castle Street. That's Deliveroo, which is my favourite little street to come and just have a little look. Hang on, darling, I'm going across the road. Look at this. Pie and Vinyl. What a great name. And I love my vinyl. Don't love my pies, but I love my vinyl. Ooh, listen to that. Right, this is my favourite boutique near Dahlia's in Southsea. And this is Jane. And this is the shirt I've just bought. Vintage. Do you know where it came from, Jane?
No. Glazier. That's all I know.
But this is my kind of shop, vintage. So if you're ever in Portsmouth, get away from Gunwharf and come down here to Southsea because it's a very edgy, nice area. It's my favourite area. I'm like a child. Please, can we go to that place with the nice shops? The Independence. Oh, Dahlia, nice bags in this corner. Well, this is a strange experience. I'm at the first airport I've been to since February the year before last. And all I'm doing is going to Jersey. You can't even tell when I'm smiling. Look how weird it is. I think it's because it's a weekday. They said it is much busier at the weekend, but I've never seen airports so quiet. It's quite nice in a way, quite sad in other ways. Anyway, welcome to my holiday vlog. I will take you around Jersey and show you all the beautiful scenery, I hope. Hello and welcome to Jersey. Can you see? Woo! Lovely, pretty Jersey. Well, that's actually a very old fortress in the middle of the sea. Anyway, because it's so terribly windy and because I'm on holiday with two girlies, it's really, really difficult to film because somebody will talk or the wind will gust up. So I'm filming everything that I see that's really, really pretty, and I'll set it all to music, otherwise you won't be able to hear whatever anyone's saying about where we're visiting. So it's a little bit of a snapshot of my lovely 6 days in Jersey. I do hope you enjoy. has gone, but only for tonight. Let's have a look at the back. So, yes, I'm interrupting the views of the beach to say that I'm now going to look around the town of St. Helier, I think that's how you pronounce it, in Jersey, in the Channel Islands, for those of you who are abroad in America or somewhere, not sure where it is. I will show you around the town bit. It was invaded by the French in God knows when, 1600 and something. God, I hope I've got that right. I'll put the date in when I check my records. It was also invaded by the Germans during World War II. So it's a very interesting mix. It's a very interesting mix of French architecture, as you'll see. So many towns and villages are called French names. Haven't had a posh meal out yet, but there's loads of fresh fish around, and it's all terribly expensive. Now, whether that's because everyone's been in a lockdown, or is it because Jersey's full of rich people, or is it because they're a really tiny island and therefore have to import everything, or what? The only thing I do know is it's really hard to get a decent cup of coffee on any of the beaches we've been on. Place after place went, sorry, our machine's broken. Sorry, we only do filter. Sorry, we only do instant. Really hard to have that early afternoon coffee. So I'm on the scout for anything that says illy, I'm in there. Quick as anything. So that's my only gripe so far. And more about the meals another time. Anyway, at least I can talk to you now. So I'll show you around the town. The girls, we're all having a quiet evening because we've got dinner out for the next 3 nights and lunch. I've even done a bit of shopping in Jersey's oldest, loveliest shop. I don't know how to pronounce it. De Gruchy, 1810. Right, this is Liberation Square, the centre of St. Helier. And I'm concentrating on the Royal Yacht Club because it's packed full of Jersey housewives. I wondered where they all were. They're all in there. I can't film, obviously. This is a typical merchant's house in Jersey from the 1700s. I think they went bust. So if you see lots, you know that it was all up for auction. But to give you an idea of how people lived then, I forgot to tell you where I'm staying, and I didn't do a video because it's a bit underwhelming. It's the Radisson Blue. I don't know whether Radisson Blue, the blue bit, means it's like a cheaper chain, but suffice to say this was really expensive because we're in the height of summer. Look at this lovely dusk though, and it does have the most amazing view. To continue on the hotel, look at the agapanthus. It's another thing that's really good about Jersey. It reminds me of New Zealand. There are agapanthus growing everywhere, all over this island, like weeds. Anyway, back to the hotel. There's nothing wrong with it. So I had the most awesome sea view, but can you see the balconies? Well, you can't stand on the balconies, which is a bit odd. Why build a hotel that you can't actually stand on the balconies? Breakfast is amazing, I have to say. The staff are really nice. They're having terrible problems because of ping, the pandemic. It's much stricter here, unfortunately, after all the freedom in England. We have to wear masks everywhere we go, indoors. and on all transport. However, they're doing their best under very, very dire emergencies. Under dire circumstances. I haven't even been drinking. So not what I expected. I think I would prefer a boutique hotel up in the hills. I'll show you one that looks just lovely. But for my needs and being near my friends, it's absolutely perfect. There you go. Crumpled bed. Wi-Fi's very good here. And there's the view. I'll show it to you on another day as well.
So probably a recruitment.
They're very sweet.
How's your food, girls? Oh. Now, Linda, you've been very quiet on camera, so would you like to tell the lovely people where we are? Then I'll show them the view.
We're at the Somerville Hotel, St Albans Bay, in Jersey.
In Jersey. Mary and I love St Albans, don't we?
Yes.
Lovely shops.
Lovely shop.
And this is Linda's mummy,
Lovely beach.
who was here in Jersey as a Jerseyan during the German occupation. Oh, what a shame it's not sunny. Sorry about that rather abrupt ending to Jersey, but nobody would talk every time I got the camera out. So I thought it would be interesting to share with you how Pam, my friend's mum, who's 84, is still alive, and she lived through a German occupation for 5 years, and they were absolutely starving. The Brits fought, not the Germans. They refused to send any food to the island because of the Germans. So a bit of a horrific history poor old Jersey's got. So well worth going to the museum. And what I didn't add, because it's all so depressing, but so worth a visit, are the World War II tunnels that the Germans made slaves, as they called the Russians, the Poles, the Italians, the English. They made them into slaves to dig tunnels. It was horrific. Really shocked me as a great lover of fasts to see that these guys were made to work 12 hours a day, and they had 1 cup of coffee in the morning, 1 bowl of soup at lunchtime, and 1 bowl of soup and bread in the evening. So pretty horrific, well worth a visit, both the Jersey Museum and the World War II tunnels, because it will really make you think how lucky we all are, pandemic or no pandemic. So on with the show. Right, I promised to show you my purchases. It's not very flattering. I don't normally tuck t-shirts in. This is lovely Lucy Dodwell. You know I love Lucy Dodwell. Leggings, jeggings, what do you call them? Pants. Because of the gorgeous fit. She also does amazing t-shirts, and they're organic and very soft cotton. So these are the shorts that I bought in that gorgeous department store in St Heliers. Oh, do you like the hair? I got the hair done yesterday. So I can't go swimming because I've got to shoot in the week. So I've got to keep it looking nice for the shoot. Not that we've got the weather for swimming. Anyway, I digress. So I found these shorts because the other ones literally falling apart. So I found these in that lovely old store, great. Anyway, you saw the one. But they're actually from Phase 8. And I like the shape because they're they get baggier the more you wear them, or I'm losing weight. But they've got a sort of 50s shape, haven't they? So that was one purchase. the most expensive purchase, which I really shouldn't have got, but I've wanted a green handbag forever because I wear so much green and so much blue. So look at this, it's just beautiful. Same department store, and this is Gianni Conti. It's also got a long strap so I can wear it. I think it'd be brilliant for long weekends away when I don't need an awful lot of stuff in a bag. Anyway, do you like it? I love the shape. I couldn't resist. And I know you'll love it too. And finally, a really cheap, you know me in fast fashion, very rare, but I had a look in New Look. I haven't been into New Look for like ever. And with summer being very iffy and autumn round the corner, God, can you believe it? I thought, oh, I haven't got much black that I can just throw on for dog walking. And this would be gorgeous for the beach when it's chilly at night. And it was in there, they've got a label department. I thought, well, the label department might be a little bit more upmarket. Anyway, isn't that gorgeous? Just sloppy. It's very, very Hamptons American, is it? Well, let me know, my American cousins over there. But I think that's very Hamptons, and it's got a lovely little hoodie. I don't look good in little hoodies, do I? I really don't. Put it like that. But gorgeous for windy days. So that was it. Very expensive island, and I went shopping. What am I like? But you know, I don't often have the time to go. Well, I'm sure you're the same. When I'm actually on holiday, visiting somewhere new, I just love shopping. And I had an evening when we weren't going out for dinner, and the girls were like a 20-minute bus, no, 10, 15-minute bus journey away. And it was just very nice to just poodle about on my own for a while in St Heliers, the main town. So I do hope you've enjoyed this vlog, considering how much I've packed in to a week. Well, it was more like 10 days off. I can't believe how short it is. So I'm really sorry, but you know, it was a holiday, so filthy glasses again. So I didn't want to shoot and shoot and shoot endlessly and, you know, do all my worky things while I was relaxing. So I hope you understand. And thank you for your wonderful comments. And thank you so much for following, for subscribing, for recommending me to other people, for your, well, just for your support. I can't do it without you, and I wouldn't want to do it without you. So thank you, God bless, and see you next week.